What happens when the most powerful ape on Earth comes face to face with a monster built for pure destruction? This wasn't just another Titan battle. This was a fight where one mistake meant death. And by the end, only one monster would remind the world why he truly deserves the title. King. Throughout the Monsterverse, Kong has faced enemies bigger, stronger, and more terrifying than himself. But every battle has taught him one important lesson. Strength alone isn't enough. You need intelligence. You need instinct. And above all, you need the heart to keep fighting when everyone expects you to fall. That's exactly what makes Kong's clash with Titan X one of the most intense confrontations in the Monsterverse. Because this wasn't just about survival. It was about proving who ruled the Hollow Earth. The battle begins with an unsettling silence. The landscape itself seems to react before the monster even appears. Massive footsteps shake the ground. Dust rises into the air. Then, Titan X emerges, towering over everything around it. Its sheer size is intimidating. But what makes Titan X truly dangerous isn't just its strength. It's relentless. Unlike ordinary Titans that rely on intimidation, Titan X attacks, without hesitation, overwhelming opponents before they have time to think. For a brief moment, even Kong pauses. Not out of fear, but respect. He knows this won't be an easy fight. Titan X strikes first. The impact sends Kong crashing backward as the surrounding terrain trembles beneath them. Instead of rushing back and blindly, Kong quickly studies his opponent. This has always been one of Kong's greatest advantages. He's not just powerful, he's a strategist. Every movement, every dodge, every counterattack is carefully calculated. Titan X, however, relies on overwhelming force. Each attack is capable of destroying enormous rock formations, turning the battlefield itself into a weapon. The fight becomes a brutal contest between raw power and intelligence. As the battle continues, Kong begins adapting. He stops meeting Titan X head-on. Instead, he uses the environment to his advantage. He climbs higher ground, changes angles, waits for openings. Each successful counter slowly shifts the momentum. Titan X grows more aggressive. Its attacks become faster, more desperate, but aggression creates mistakes, and Kong notices every single one. This is what separates Kong from so many other Titans. He doesn't just fight harder, he fights smarter. With both Titans exhausted, the battle reaches its climax. Titan X launches one final devastating assault, determined to end the fight once and for all. For a split second, everything hangs in the balance. But Kong refuses to back down. Using every lesson learned from previous battles, he times his counter perfectly. The collision shakes the battlefield. Dust fills the air. The outcome remains hidden. Then, as the dust settles, only one Titan is still standing. Kong, scarred, exhausted, but victorious. What makes this battle so memorable isn't simply who wins. It's how Kong wins. He proves that being king isn't about being the biggest monster. It's about adapting under pressure, thinking when others panic, standing back up every time you're knocked down. Throughout the Monsterverse, Kong continues to evolve, not just physically, but mentally. Every opponent makes him stronger. Every challenge shapes him into a better protector. That's exactly why fans continue to connect with him. He's more than a giant Titan. He's a survivor. The battle against Titan X is another reminder that the Monsterverse isn't just about spectacular destruction. It's about legendary rivals pushing each other to their limits. And once again, Kong proves exactly why so many consider him the true king of the monsters. Because when everything is on the line, he never stops fighting. If you enjoyed this epic Monsterverse breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more legendary Titan battles. And here's today's question. Do you think Kong could defeat every Titan in the Monsterverse? Or is there still one monster too powerful for him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next epic battle breakdown.